Is it time to buy or sell Oklo stock? In this video, we will explore Oklo in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the first day of May, 2025, our system has ranked Oklo as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 7.16. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 109.96% since we initially listed Oklo as a buy candidate 19 days ago. This equates to an average return of 5.79% per day since it was categorized as a strong buy candidate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 31.97% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 33.51% to 31.97%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 102.26%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 10.30% to 135.43% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $49.55 and $130.05. Our latest daily update for Oklo includes the headline, Oklo Inc. stock upgraded from hold accumulate to strong buy candidate after Wednesday trading session. The Oklo Inc. stock price increased by 2.49% on the last trading day, Wednesday, the 28th of May, 2025, rising from $53.90 to $55.24. It has now seen gains for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to observe whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 7.91%, ranging from a low of $53.35 to a high of $57.57. The price has increased on 8 out of the last 10 days and is up by 72.46% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased by 11 million shares on the last day, with a total of 34 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $1.9 billion. It is important to note that a decline in volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the upcoming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $59.14, while the lowest was $5.35. Currently, the price is 6.59%, or $3.90, below the 52-week high of $59.14, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Oklo Incorporated has been making headlines this week as the company enjoys a significant boost in investor confidence following President Trump's recent executive orders aimed at revitalizing the United States nuclear industry. These developments have led to a notable 10% surge in Oklo's stock, similar to its peers Centrus Energy and BWX Technologies. This increase is driven by a growing enthusiasm regarding nuclear power's role in future energy solutions. Additionally, Oklo announced a strategic partnership with Korea Hydro and Nuclear Power, further solidifying its position in the market as it develops advanced mini-nuclear reactors. The executive orders not only aim to streamline regulatory processes, but also focus on restoring the domestic nuclear supply chain and transitioning the United States toward a leadership role in nuclear technology. In the short term, Oklo's stock price may continue to benefit from this positive sentiment, especially as the market recognizes the potential for expanded nuclear energy usage in the coming years. Long-term, if Oklo successfully navigates this evolving regulatory landscape and leverages its partnerships, it might establish itself as a key player in the nuclear sector, with the possibility of substantial growth in value. Overall, the convergence of policy support, strategic partnerships, and growing investor enthusiasm positions Oklo favorably in a rapidly evolving energy market. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned Oklo an outperform rating with a hold action. On the same day, Citigroup also provided a rating for Oklo, giving it a neutral grade along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December, 2024, Wedbush once again rated Oklo as outperform with an initiate action. On Tuesday, the 24th of September, 2024, Citigroup maintained a neutral rating for Oklo, accompanied by a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of September, 2024, B. Riley rated Oklo as a buy with an initiate action. Analysts have assigned Oklo stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. For return on investment, analysts also provide a strong sell rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Oklo. Today, the chart shows mostly positive signals. The stock of Oklo Inc. demonstrates buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a favorable outlook. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support can be expected at the levels of $44.55 and $29.67. A decline below any of these thresholds would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, and to date, the stock has surged by 178.99%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, MACD. It is noteworthy that volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Thus, it is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots. A buy signal was noted 37 days ago. The short-term moving average signaled a sell opportunity 6 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 21 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 20 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average signaled a buy opportunity 26 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 12 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 4 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Oklo. Oklo Inc. identifies a support level based on accumulated volume at $53.90. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is likely when the support is tested. The stock exhibits significant movements throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as very high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $4.22 between its highest and lowest points, which equates to 7.91%. Additionally, for the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 13.70%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Oklo, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 12th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at a loss of 11 cents per share. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Oklo. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the stock could move upward swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, Oklo encounters its first support level at $53.90. If this support level holds, it could represent a good entry point. Anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Oklo from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 21st of May, 2025, Kinsley Richard conducted an insider sale of 1,200 shares of Class A common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted an insider purchase of 56,180 shares of Class A common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted an insider sale of 29,008 shares of Class A common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Cochrane Caroline conducted another insider purchase of 39,326 shares of Class A common stock. On the 13th of March, 2025, Cochrane Caroline also conducted an insider sale of 20,303 shares of Class A common stock. Based on 84 of the most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 38.818. In total, insiders purchased 93,756,834 shares and sold 31,887,339 shares in the last 84 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $53.76, reflecting a decline of 2.68%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, which introduces significant risk. The relative strength index for 14 days stands at 91, further amplifying this risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal originating from a pivot bottom identified 36 days ago. Is Oklo stock a good buy? Oklo Inc. holds several positive signals and is currently within a strong upward trend. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. We consider it a solid choice at these current levels and are anticipating further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis conclusion for this stock has been upgraded since the last evaluation, moving from a hold or accumulate stance to a strong buy recommendation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, May 29th, we expect Oklo to open higher by approximately 14.7 cents, starting at $55.39. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.